It's September the 16th, and this is Tara Green bringing you the astrology aspects and the tarot card of the day. So working with the beautiful Muse Tarot. This tarot card is called the Eight of Inspirations. Now this is a very beautiful non-traditional deck. There are only female figures in this deck, and she, is not related to any of the classical meanings at all. So really, I just look at what the images are, and there are these four women representing the four elements, and then this really kind of a breakup, this interesting off to infinity lines, kind of breaking through, kind of speed lines, direction lines, the black and white there, and of course they're wearing high heels, they're high stepping it there. The number 8 is always the symbol related to infinity, because when you turn the number 8 on its side, it is the infinity symbol, so it is always the number of all the four directions, four cardinal directions, the four non-cardinal directions. Most people don't work with the four non-cardinal directions, but of course there are 8 spokes in the turning wheel of the year. And then it looks like a beautiful sun there as well. So what inspires you? You have to look at those 4 elements: fire, water, air, earth, and then the fixed non-cardinals, which are really the movers and the shakers. And so those midpoints there are really super important. That would take a little bit more delving into, but we're getting ready to go into a new moon, of course, on the 17th. I'm going to do another video about that. But as far as today goes, on the 16th, the moon is in earthy Virgo, in conjunct Chiron early in the morning, trining Uranus in Taurus and Jupiter in Capricorn. So that is a grand Earth trine there. So we're going to feel more grounded. And that one kind of takes place from the morning until the night, over kind of really 11 hours or so. And then the moon opposes Neptune and Pisces in the evening. And so that is a really good for grounding meditations, intentions to be awake in your dreams, to remember your dreams. But the really most important aspect today is that the sun is squaring the nodes of fate. Now, the sun is at 24 Virgo, the north node is at 24 Gemini, the south node is at 24 Sag. They're always opposite each other. So this 24, which you would read is the 25th degree, actually is really, really powerful. So we're in a midpoint again, those midpoints, as I mentioned before. The sun is at the middle of that apex between the north and south node, and so it is a kind of balancing point. How do we balance the past and the future, leaving, that Sagittarius energy behind? And so Sagittarius is politics and justice and history. It is the higher law, actually ruled by Jupiter. So in a sense, we have to go back and look at history, and we're making some pretty important decisions about changing history up right now. So the North Node in Gemini is kind of new. Everything's new. We're curious. We're taking the old knowledge. We're going at it with new minds. Now, the nice thing about Gemini, of course, is it is a dual-natured sign, which means we have to look at these complementary opposites, not as two oppositional separate forces. They are not. They never were. They're always yin-yang. They always complement each other. You can't have day without night, black without white, just like back to this tarot card image here. Masculine and feminine. I know it's not politically correct, but you have to have those two, positive, negative. They are just charges. The overlays, whatever the genders are applied to them, are human construct, but you still have to have that polarity, that opposition, or else nothing happens. There's no dynamism. There's no life force happening without those opposites. So the key about Gemini is it's open-minded. It's kind of young. So as a young, immature direction, we may be making some mistakes. Okay, just put it out there. All right, so we need to keep questioning, keep asking, keep being curious, keep questioning ourselves, keep listening, kind of understanding that you're not going to understand anything unless you put yourself in somebody else's shoes. So it's kind of like the golden rule, how would I feel if somebody treated me that way? That's a very important lesson and a very inspiring one that will help everybody if everybody thought that way. So the 8 of inspirations. Think about 8 things that inspire you. Make sure you incubate your dreams before you go to bed at night and keep track of them when you wake up. There's a lot of aspects tomorrow on the new moon, again at that 25th degree, 26th degree of Virgo as well. So watching our health, watching what we eat, the Virgo rules the upper digestive system, can be very sensitive right now. It's humble. It's a time to pull in. We are getting ready very soon to go into the autumn equinox. It's not very far away. The autumn equinox is actually on the 22nd this year when the sun enters Libra. And so I'm going to do a new moon. I'm going to start to do some new moon videos here. So I want to wish you all the best. If you want to get in touch with me for a reading, I'm at taratarot.com. Please subscribe to me here on YouTube. I'm going to make some big changes here, getting everything up to more speed. And follow me on my blog at infinitynow.wordpress.com. I am on Twitter and Instagram too. Many blessings.